Hey guys! So I'm making another video just kind of updating everybody, and also I'm going to do the TTC Tag, which I first saw from Michelle, Baby Hopes 13. I saw her do it first, and I think she got it from Jenny Wagner. So I thought it seemed like a lot of fun, and so we're going to do that here in a minute. But I just got back from Ohio visiting my family, well, my mom and my friends and stuff. So I haven't been on YouTube in almost a week. So I had to spend last night catching up on everybody's videos and doing all that sort of stuff. So that was fun. But no, we had a blast up there. It was a lot of fun just to see my mom and all my friends that I haven't seen in a while. And I got to go tailgating at the Buckeye game, which I miss so much being down here in Georgia. So that was a lot of fun, and now I'm just exhausted because I feel like we were just doing stuff nonstop from Wednesday to yesterday, and a lot going on. But now I'm back, and things are going to settle down for a couple days, but then I will leave to go see my husband in Oklahoma next week, so actually a week from today. So I'm really excited. I cannot wait. Best day ever. I still haven't ovulated yet, which is awesome. Nobody normally says that, but I'm excited because obviously he's not here. So I've only done a couple OPKs. I actually ended up going out and getting the Clear Blue Advanced Digital Test, and I took one last week, just honestly just to see how it worked. And then I took one this morning, which I didn't really think I'd be ovulating yet. I'm pretty sure it's going to be next week. I really hope so. But I got a big goose egg today on it, which I was so excited to see, which is ridiculous because most people don't want to see that. But seeing as how I will be with my husband next week, I just hope it'll be then and not now. So far so good. I'm not going to test every day since it says that it can kind of test maybe up to 4 days out-ish. I'm hoping that's right and that I don't ovulate within the next 4 days because I will be there in 1 week. So if I can just wait that long, I will be a happy camper. So yeah, that's what's going on there. And I guess now I'll do the tag. So now I think it'll be cool because you guys will get to know me a little bit better, and I don't know, it just seems like fun. So if I keep looking to the side, it's because I have my questions up here. So I am going to start. Question 1. What is your name? My name is Maddie. And then it says, how old are you? I'm 23 years old. What is my marital status? I'm married, as you guys know, to the greatest man in the world. What is your significant other's name and how old are they? His name is James and he's 25 years old. How long have you been TTC? We've been TTC since the end of April. So, well, that's when I got off birth control. So, what number child will this be for you? This would be our first. What medical issues, if any, do you have that might affect TTC? Well, I don't really have anything that would affect TTC. It would affect a pregnancy a little bit. I have what's called multiple epiphyseal dysplasia, and that is a disease that affects growth plates and joints and stuff like that. So I've actually had both of my hips replaced already. I know, the old age of 23. But I've had both my hips replaced. I've had other surgeries on my legs, and it kind of affects the majority of my joints. It typically affects joints that are at the end of your long bones. So any bone that's longer than it is wide is a long bone. And so I have that going on, so it might affect a pregnancy, especially towards the end once I'm big, and there might be a lot of weight and pressure on my hips, and I might have to take it easy. And then more than likely I will not be able to have a regular birth. I will probably have to have a C-section just because of all of that pressure and everything when you're giving birth. It can kind of push your hips out, and it could potentially pop my hip out. If not, then a week later, I've done a ton of research on it. Not that there is a lot, because most people who are having babies don't have their hips replaced, obviously. So there's not a whole lot of information, but the stuff that I have read, there has been quite a few people who have had their hips pop out after they've given birth naturally, and when that happens, you have to have a whole nother revision surgery on your hip. They can't just pop it back in and call it a day. So I would have to be dealing with another surgery and a baby, and it would be a lot, and I don't think that would be a good idea. So yeah, but I guess that doesn't affect TTC, so I kind of just went off on a tangent there. Whatever. Okay, so are you on any medications or treatments for infertility? No, nothing prescribed or anything like that. I did take Vitex, which is just a herb vitamin thing. I should have brought the bottle over, but it's over there. I took it last cycle, but I only took it for about a week. I didn't like it very much because it seemed to be giving me headaches, and I'm a big baby. I don't like getting headaches, so I stopped using it after about a week and a half, and then I was using progesterone cream last cycle as well, which was a 1/4 teaspoon 2 times a day, but I didn't get pregnant, so I guess, I don't know. But otherwise, nothing, no Clobin, no anything like that, since we haven't been trying that long, and so nothing else. Do you use OPKs? If yes, how many do you keep in stock at all times? I don't usually use OPKs. I did my very first cycle, and I was just using the Wanfo OPKs, but I didn't really like them because I got what looked like a positive to me a week and a half or maybe even 2 weeks before I actually ovulated. And so I had stopped at that point because I was like, oh, yay, and then nothing happened, and, whatever. So I haven't used them since until, just like I was saying last week, I got them again, but this time I got the digital just so I could get a clear answer, so I'm not going to be confused with lines or anything like that. So I'm going to try to use them this month and see what I think about it. So, and how many do I have in stock? Normally none, but I bought the 10 pack clear blue advanced digital. So I've used 2, have 8 left. Are you crazy about taking pregnancy tests? Yes, I am. I just am a psycho about it. Like last cycle, I used so many, it's ridiculous. A lot of them were the Wanfos, so I didn't really care because they're cheap. Just throw them away, who cares? But I used a couple First Response and a couple dollar stores, and I think I probably used something else too, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but just getting all excited, How many tests do you really have in the cabinet? Well, I just got an order of my Wanfos in, so I have 54 pregnancy tests. I have 1 First Response, 1 dollar store, and then 52 Wanfos, I believe. How many times a day do you test? Well, with the ovulation ones, I would just test in the morning, at least at this point. But I guess maybe later on I would do it twice a day. I don't know. And then pregnancy tests just in the morning, because I just think first morning urine would, just use that because it's the strongest or whatever, has the most condensed, all that stuff. So next, oh, my computer just went black. Okay. What is the earliest DPO you started testing? Well, last month I started really early, and that wasn't on purpose, because I didn't really know the day that I ovulated. So I thought I could have been further along I thought I was later DPO than I was. So really I probably started testing around 7 DPO, which is ridiculous because obviously there's nothing going to be happening at 7 DPO. Might have even been 6, I don't know. But it was right around 6 or 7. So this month, if I do know when I ovulate, I would like to not start testing until 10 or 11 DPO. More like 11, 12 would be ideal, but it's not going to happen. Not with all the Wanfos I have. There's just no way. No way. Do you live on YouTube watching live pregnancy tests for the DPO you are? Yes. Yes, I do. And even when I'm not any DPO, I still watch them because they make me happy. And I'm like, oh, I remember that feeling. I got my positive, and this is so great. And And I also watch all the videos of everybody telling their families and all this stuff, and I have a problem, but it makes me happy. I don't know. I just like to see other people getting so excited over something, you know? I don't know. So yeah, I live on YouTube. Has your significant other threatened to hide all the tests in the house if you don't stop bugging them to look at your pee on a stick, trying to convince them, sorry, there is a second line. That's only happened once. It was an evap line, and I didn't really understand what evap lines were before, because this was a while ago. I don't even know if I'd stopped taking birth control because I was just always paranoid that I was going to be pregnant. And now I'm trying to get pregnant, whatever. Weird how that works. But anyway, I took one and I thought I saw a line. I was like, oh my gosh, there's a line. So I get my husband up there and he's looking at it. He's like, I think you're retarded. Like, he didn't call me retarded. That's mean. But he's like, I don't know. I see something, but I think that's just nothing. And it turns out it's just an evap line. So I just didn't understand what that was at the time. But he has never threatened to hide all my pregnancy tests or anything, so that's good. Good. Do you wait until a missed period to start testing? Nope. Don't. I mean, when I found out I was pregnant, I was still probably 10 DPO, maybe 12 DPO, something like that. Again, I don't know exactly what I was, but I was definitely before a missed period when I found out. Does everyone in your family, friends know your TTC-ing? For the most part. My close family does, obviously, because I mean, they knew that I had a miscarriage. And my close friends, pretty much all of them know. But like my dad doesn't know, my stepmom, none of them know. So some family and most friends, I would say no. We didn't really want to tell that many people at first because I feel like when you tell people you're trying, everybody's always like, oh, are you pregnant yet? Are you pregnant yet? Are you pregnant yet? And that puts a lot of stress on you. You're like, no, stop asking me. I would tell you if I was. So, I don't know, we didn't want to tell that many people at first, but people, kind of found out. Do you want a boy or a girl? Honestly, I honestly do not care either way. I would be so thrilled either way. It's ridiculous. I always thought that I would want boys and not girls because I'm not a really girly girl. I don't like shopping. I don't know, shoes. I just don't. I had 2 older brothers. I like fishing and football and cars. These are the things I like. So I was always worried if I had a girl, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to relate to them or like get into the whole like girly bows and stuff. And I was a little worried about what was gonna happen when they were a teenager. I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember how I was and my husband was crazy. So if we have a daughter, oh my gosh, like, well, I don't know what's gonna happen. But the more I think about it, and I'm starting to get into like, okay, I need to shop for myself, and I like pretty things and all this stuff, so I think I could definitely do a girl, and I would love it. But then again, my husband really wants a boy, and if we don't have a boy, his family name actually stops, so it's kind of on us to have a boy to keep his name going, to keep our last name going, so we hopefully will have a boy at some point, and again, I would love having a little boy. They're so cute. Little boys, rough and tough, running around, playing football, baseball. I don't know. I would love that. So either way, I would be 100% happy. My husband would probably be a little happier with a boy, but he would be happy either way. And I know that if we had a girl, he would be so wrapped around her finger in just no time. It would be ridiculous. Okay, next question. How long will you try before you take a break or give up? I would like to say that we would never give up because I would hope that there would always be a chance. I mean, if they told us there's no way you will ever conceive, then I would probably be like, oh, okay. But I would think that was ridiculous because I have before, so I don't know. But taking a break, I don't know. I mean, we have so little time together anyway, so I probably wouldn't take a break because some months we're on a mandatory break, you know what I mean? So it would probably be a while before I'm like, hey, I can't, nope, don't even want to try, just, I don't see that happening anytime soon because, like I said, we pretty much have mandatory breaks every couple months because he's gone. So, yeah. Is your significant other on the same page as you as far as TTC? Yeah, I mean, we both just want to have a baby and we're willing to do, whatever it takes at this point to do that. But we're not doing anything crazy. We're not, I mean, I'm not somewhere totally different than him. We're both kind of just wanting the same things, and so far so good. So that's working out well. So that is the tag. If you guys want to do it too, I'll put the questions down below so you can do it too. This was fun, and now you know me a little bit better and my pregnancy, TTCing, all that kind of stuff. So that was good stuff. I like that. Okay, well, you guys do the tag too because this is fun getting to know each other and stuff. But I hope you guys are all having a really good day, and baby dust to everybody, and good thoughts and wishes going out to all of you guys trying. And I will make another video soon. All right, bye YouTube.